which may be exploited if the space gods are kind.
Space gods? You mind going into that one a little bit? Because right now it's looking like L. Ron Hubbard was right. Pull out, Luke! Pull out! Why do I get the feeling that's exactly what I'm going to be saying next time we see Luke and Leia together? Porkins, do you read? Eject! Eject!
I'm okay, I can hold her just... Those are the last words ever uttered by the man Luke Skywalker knows only as Blue Six. But Biggs has fought beside Lieutenant Tono Porkins for long weeks and months, and he knows what it means to lose a friend. So long, Piggy, you will be avenged!
You killed my partner, Piggy Porkins, and I had so much more mocking of his weight and his name to do, and now he's dead! Damn you all to hell!
Now, with Red Group beaten off, phrasing, and Blue Group all but annihilated by enemy fire, only Luke and Wedge remain.
He will be in range in another second. Prepare to fight. By the immortal gods of the Sith! Save me, Space Satan!
And with that, Luke fires his torpedoes and the Death Star is no more! Han, you old space devil! I knew you'd come back in time to keep me from winding up space dust! Now let's go crack open a space beer and have some space nachos! The comic book coverage of the first movie ends with our heroes all getting medals. Except for Chewie, of course. Or wait, he does get one.
Chewbacca the Wookiee, too, will have his own medal, but he will have to put it on himself. Few space princesses are that tall.
And I guess Chewie kneeling down or bowing wasn't an option.
What the future holds for these 6 daring souls, only time and the space winds know. Next issue, a new adventure of the Star Warriors.
Hey, wait a minute. Luke and Vader never had their lightsaber fight. It was on the cover. What a ripoff. The comic promised a lightsaber fight. I feel lied to. These space comics, space suck. I mean, the plot's okay, it's Star Wars, but the whole incest angle just, ew, makes me feel all dirty for reading them. At the very least, it proves that George Lucas had no idea where a possible trilogy would lead. Or at least, God, I hope not. But speaking of having no clear direction, it took a long time for The Empire Strikes Back to come out, but in the meantime, the comic series just kept going, and this time with no creative input from George Lucas. The Empire Strikes Back hadn't even been written yet. So let's close this review out by taking a look at Star Wars issue number 7, where the series goes completely off script.
Well, Chewie, we're on our way. After all that battle action, I'd give my star spurs to stay there and help Princess Leia regroup with the rebels. But you forget we've both got a price on our heads. Or at least we will have if we don't get back to Dantooine and pay Jabba the Hutt the money we promised him.
Because, as we all know, Jabba the Hutt lives on Dantooine. Before they can go into hyperspace, they stumble across a derelict ship and move in to investigate. But Chewie smells trouble, and it could very well be... space pirates! They put up a fight as best they can, and reminds the Cosmic Buccaneers just why he survived so long as a space mercenary. But eventually they get caught in a tractor beam, which seems to happen to them a lot, and get boarded by the pirates. They even dress like pirates. One's got a stripy bandana, one's got an eye patch, and another has a hoop earring. We just need a peg leg and a hook hand and we're set. Hang on, is that guy wearing pants? Oh God, I don't think he's wearing pants! The pirates, led by the nefarious Crimson Jack, loot the ship and steal all their reward money before letting them go. Now they're completely penniless and they can't pay off Jabba, and so they decide to go into hiding on some obscure backwater planet, probably for the rest of their lives. But as soon as they get there, they run into trouble once again. Some kind of commotion going on near the local cantina. Apparently the guys on the ground are unhappy with that insect guy up on the bantha about something. How do they have banthas outside of Tatooine? Hey, isn't the buggy dressed like some kind of priest? I can't identify the exact religion. I guess I shouldn't have skipped so much Sunday school as a kid. They have Sunday school in this galaxy too? The locals are chasing this priest out of town because he wants to bury a dead cyborg on Spacer's Hill, which is the local graveyard. But they don't like cyborgs around these parts, and things quickly turn violent. The spaceport aliens are spacers mostly. A few mediocre pilots, the rest navigators or crewmen in between assignments. None of them has had the experience in hand-to-hand combat and general roughhousing that Han Solo has. Han Solo! A pilot so good he can make the Kessel Run in under 12 parsecs, and the best roughhouser this side of the 5 fire rings of Fornax! Hey, Han Solo may be a great roughhouser, but Chewie's kicking all sorts of ass as well. So far, so good. They're mad, but they're not killers.
But why? Brackett is no mad dog killer. He is after something.
And just as soon as he says that, someone comes after him with an axe. This has officially moved past roughhousing, everyone. There's one in every crowd. There's a psycho axe murderer in every crowd. And that's when the killing starts. Well, at least they're keeping a low profile by slaughtering half the town. A Corellian-born mercenary who's been everything from a smuggler to virtually a star pirate himself. A 7-foot anthropoid who hails from a world where violence is such an everyday occurrence that there are 15 separate words for it in the Wookiee vocabulary. 15? Hell, we've got more than that. Assault, attack, battery, beating, bloodshed, brawling, brutality, cruelty, destruction, fighting, frenzy, genocide, homicide, massacre, mayhem, mugging, murder, onslaught, rage, rampage, riot, ruckus, rumble, savagery, slaughter, struggle, terrorism, tumult, uproar, viciousness, and roughhousing. God, we're terrible as a species. But somehow this all works out, despite them having to bury about 20 people now instead of just one. Phew, that was thirsty work. I guess you wouldn't know, but if there's a cantina... The third structure on the left past the town circle, my fee. I suspect you'll have no trouble there, since you did all you did in a fair fight. The Spacers respect that. What? They threw rocks at your head, came at you with battle axes, and you shot about 20 of them dead. Trust me, things are not cool. Hey everyone, sorry I killed all your friends. First round's on me. Things are so friendly in the cantina now, they even hook up with some of the local women. Yeah, I'm guessing there's a lot of single ladies now after the shootout. Whoa! Did Chewbacca just hook up a threesome? Did Marvel Comics just invent Wookiee porn? The internet didn't even exist yet. How does Rule 34 still apply? Oh, I need a shower. Marvel Comics, you're full of perverts.
Someone who needs me. The Falcon's racing at the speed of light, but that don't mean it's gotta be tonight. Baby, baby, baby. Oh, if I were saying let's go, but my heart is saying no. If you wanna be with me, solo there's a price to pay.
Patak, you have won a minor victory in this contest, humans.